Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's live Forex trading session. As usual, we're just going to assess the markets, look at what the market has in store for us today, and plan our trading day. So as usual, we'll start off with the economic calendar. I'll just bring that up. Just going through my trading plan. So looking at the economic calendar, today is Tuesday, the 6th of July. Tuesday. Always remember to make sure your time zone is set to the correct time zone. My time zone is GMT +2. So the economic calendar is set to GMT +2. So all the times I'll be quoting GMT +2 times. So the main markets we're looking at is the Euro-US dollar and the dollar-Canadian dollar. So we'll be looking out for reports that could affect this particular markets. So let's have a look. You can see the Asian market reports have come and gone. At 6:30, we had the Australia interest rate decision. That's come and gone. That would have an impact on currencies paired with the Aussie dollar. So let's see. As usual, you can just ignore the reports of low importance. And you can see at 11 o'clock this morning, 11 a.m. GMT +2, we have the Euro area economic sentiment index. That's a report of high importance, and also the Germany economic sentiment index. So since we're trading the Euro-US dollar, that's going to impact the Euro, hence the Euro-US dollar. So I'm going to avoid trading the Euro-US dollar prior to 11 a.m. due to this reports of high importance coming out at 11 a.m. But this will only have a direct impact on currencies paired with the Euro. So for example, other currency pairs that don't have Euro in them, like the pound dollar or the dollar Canadian dollar, which we're trading, the dollar Canadian dollar, we can trade that. We don't have to worry about this. This is just going to directly impact currencies paired with the Euro. So that's due out at 11 a.m. And again, we could just ignore all these reports of low importance. You note reports of medium importance. This at 4 from the United States, the non-manufacturing PMI, but that won't stop us trading. And we can just ignore all these reports of low importance. So for today, in regards to the dollar Canadian dollar, there are no reports of high importance that are going to in fact directly impact the dollar Canadian dollar. And there are no public holidays today, so we can start trading the dollar Canadian dollar straight away. But for the Euro-US dollar, I'm going to avoid trading the Euro-US dollar prior to this reports at 11 a.m. Okay, but it's also good to look at the rest of today because there are some major reports coming out this week, especially tomorrow. So we'll look at the next 7 days. So tomorrow is Wednesday, the 7th of July. And tomorrow, Wednesday, we have the Federal Open Market Committee minutes out of the United States tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. GMT +2. This is a report of huge significance. This is a report, or well, it's not a report per se, it's just the minutes of the meeting. As we all know, interest rate decisions severely impact the markets. And these are the minutes of the meeting at which the US Federal Reserve had when they made the interest rate decision for the United States. So this is the minutes of that meeting. And looking at the minutes of that meeting gives you details into their thinking as to why they made a decision regarding the US interest rates at the time. And that will also give the market an indication as to what they're thinking of and what they'll be doing next time they announce interest rate decisions. So it gives the markets an insight as to what to expect coming in the future as regards US interest rates. So it's a report of huge significance. There's a it's going to affect all markets, so all global markets, stock market, bond markets, commodities market, all currency pairs are going to be affected by this report tomorrow evening. And it's highly anticipated. So there's a high probability of the markets just trending sideways today and tomorrow leading up to that report. So in view of this report coming out tomorrow evening, I'm only going to have one attempt at the markets today. So I only have one attempt at the Euro US dollar and one attempt on the dollar Canadian dollar in view of that report coming out tomorrow. So again, that's why it's good to check the rest of the week, see what's coming up, because that could impact your trading on the day you're trading. So that's tomorrow, Wednesday. Thursday, the 8th of July. We have also the European Central Bank Monetary Policy Meeting account. So that's another report of huge significance. And then on Friday, the 9th of July, we have the UK GDP report and the Canadian unemployment rate. So that's going to hugely impact currencies paired with the Canadian dollar. Okay, so coming back to today. So now that we looked at the rest of the week, we can now put today into context. So like I said, for the Euro US dollar, I'm just going to wait till 11 a.m. and then we assess the market then and place my trades. And I only have one attempt on the Euro US dollar in view of the report coming out tomorrow. And then for the dollar Canadian dollar, because there are no reports affecting the dollar Canadian dollar today, I could start trading that straight away and only have one live attempt at the market. Also good to keep an eye on Market Watch, see if there's anything that could potentially cause uncertainty in the global markets. But at the moment, there's nothing causing uncertainty in the global markets, specifically affecting the currency market. As usual, a lot of things affect the stock market, but specifically the currency market tends to be global incidents, which there's nothing untoward going on. Okay, so let's go to the charts. We'll start with the Euro US dollar. So we'll start with the swing trading. We'll go to the daily time frame, D1. So looking at the daily time frame, the Euro US dollar is currently trending down. Today, we'll look at the moving average today. It's 1.2072. So I'll just adjust my pending buy order to 2 pips above that to 1.2074. So that change that to 74. And the 100 pip stop loss, so that'll be 1974. So that's it from a swing trading point of view. So we'll go to the day trading, 5-minute time frame. Like I said, because of the report coming out at 11 a.m., I'm not going to place any pending orders now. So I'll reassess the Euro US dollar just before the report at 11 a.m. GMT +2 and decide where to place my trades then. So now go to the dollar Canadian dollar. Start with the daily time frame, D1. So you can see at the moment, the market is just crisscrossing the moving average. So it's currently trending sideways along the moving average. So I'm just going to watch and wait at the moment. Not going to place any swing trades. So I'll just leave that alone for now. So from a day trade point of view, go to the 5-minute time frame. We can see where the market initially trended down, and then it's now trending sideways. That's the high of the sideways trend. Let me mark it out clearly for everyone. So that high there is 2350. So that's the high of the sideways trend. And the low point is there. So the low there is 2319. Perfect. Okay, so that's a sideways trend, and we can see clearly the pivot point is within the sideways trend. So you can now see I now have my pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1. Again, because there are no reports due out today that directly impact the dollar, Canadian dollar. So I've got my pending orders in place already, and I'm only going to have one live attempt at the market. Okay. Any questions? If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand or send your questions through the chat box.